Well, it's safe to say we're getting some rain.
It's really coming down right now. Like crazy coming down. Also, we got a pigeon that's joined us.
Say hello, Mr. Pigeon. I know. It's kind of raining out there, ain't it?
I'm excited to see the rain. They're calling for us to get over 1.5 inches. Coming down pretty hard right now.
Let's go see how the horses are doing.
Get them checked out. We haven't had a rainy day video in a while, so that's exciting. I think it's gonna be a little humid in here, so we'll turn the fans on. Woo! Just wanted you guys to hear the sound of the rain. It's incredible. So we got some exciting news. I'll share with you guys the details a little bit later on in this video. But Champ is now one of our horses, so he's been moved. So you're gonna see him getting put into this stall the camera is on, formerly Obi's stall. Moments like this where you need a really good, strong leader in the herd, and that herd, the leader is swayed. Not a good, strong leader at all. So the thoroughbreds want to come in out of the rain, but they're scared because there's no one to lead them coming up. So they get about halfway, then they turn around and run back. So we're gonna switch to the other herd. As they see horses coming in, they should start feeling that they can come up. No, come on. You're okay, come on. Adjusting the camera and they came right to me. It's on me. That's it, come on. Good job, guys. Good job. Attaboy, Diego.
Go ahead, Sarah. In your stall. You're close, Ebony, you're close. It's this one. You're good. Good girl, Eb. Atta girl, Eb. Got some leaves attached to your Rebel. Poor Rebel. He's just been stuck outside.
He's too low in the pecking herd. There was room for him, but they made him feel that there wasn't.
All right, let's try the big field again.
Looks like we got the herd here. Good deal.
Let's get them in. Nice of you guys to join us. Come on in. Come on in.
Oh, RJ, where's your mask at, buddy? Forgot fire strain. That's gonna be a problem. He'll be a little upset. That'll be all right.
Hey, Tucker.
Hey, Champ. Hey, buddy. Shh, you're good. You're okay, Champ. You're all right. Yeah, you're gonna go to your new stall right here.
There you go, buddy. Hey, Odin. You go this way.
That's it. Attaboy.
Come on, Weather. What a leader you are, coming up the rear. That's it, in your stall.
All right. Wasn't necessarily smooth, but we got them all in.
Let's see what we're at so far. According to this, we are up to 2.5 inches of rain thus far. Absolutely incredible. Not liking how big that puddle's getting there. There we go. Let's let that flow out. All this grass. It's a lot of water. 2.5 inches of rain over a short period of time.
It's supposed to kind of taper off once we get around midday. So we will be letting the horses out. And then it's supposed to pick back up here into the early afternoon and then rain through the night. That was last I looked, actually. Let's take a look now. Yep, that's what they still have. Yep. So let's take a look and see how things look around. We've got some weather stations positioned around the area. Looks like right now from this event, we've gotten over 1.5 inches of rain. From the event, we've gotten almost 2 inches of rain. And from the week, we're literally 5/10 of an inch away from a full 2 inches of rain, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. And the rain was coming down at a rate greater than 1 inch per hour, so it was really, really storming down. I'm curious how much rain we're ultimately gonna get from this event. My guess is probably a little bit north of 2 inches. Time will tell.
That takes us over to the big event here. What's going on, right? Am I upset that Obi's stall is already being used? No, I'm not at all. In fact, it's actually quite nice to see the stall being used again.
I don't know, for me it was more of a bummer seeing that it was empty than having a horse in it. So I'm happy to see that it's being used. Gavin pressure washed the whole thing, deep cleaned it for Champ. Of course, we didn't know that it would be for Champ. In fact, originally Spitfire was going to get moved up to here, and this stall was going to be kept for us because it does have the rear door. So if a client's horse is not feeling good, they can come in. Right now that is Gavin, and get out of the weather. So we like to keep that as our stalls. So what's the deal here? Champ was a former client's horse. That client is no longer in a position to maintain ownership of Champ and put him up for sale. And so the situation worked out where we were able to actually get him at a great cost. He's super old, so honestly, if they sold him, really wouldn't have gone too well for him. So we're kind of happy with the situation. It's what's best for Champ, that's for sure. And it's kind of nice that we have the 4 horses, which is pretty good. So my dad and Megan can ride him. He's a bit small for me. He'll lose a little bit more weight, and then I probably can ride him as well. But my guy's gonna be RJ over here, who I need to get that fly mask put back on. But that's the story with Champ, and well, we'll put him out and just give you guys some details on Champ. What do we know about him? Well, first off, Champ is a spotted saddle horse. So Champ was born in 2004, making him 21 years old. So you could get a horse for 21 years old at auction, you know, but most people aren't gonna be looking for something that old. So we're happy to have him here. He is gaited. What that means is he's got a unique run. In fact, gaited horses are commonly used for people who have poor backs. It gives a lot smoother of a run, but it does look kind of funny. I don't know if we have any footage of Champ running, but now that he's ours, we probably will get that in the future, so stay tuned for that. We're happy to have him with us. He's over here between Casino and Argento, so we're welcoming him to the family. That does mean that the stall that he was formerly at is now available. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Odin, who is all the way down over here, to over here, since Odin is actually owned by the same person that Suede is owned by. So she will now have her horses right next to each other. So we know that that'll definitely be something that she likes and that she appreciates. So yeah, this stall is now going to be used for that, meaning that that stall over there is now open and available for a client. So based on what I see right now, we have 2 stalls that are actively open and available for a client to show up. Not to give too much away, but it sounds like they're going to be filled in the near future, so make sure you stay tuned for that, because we probably have some new horses on their way, which is always exciting. Right, Sarah? Well, we're gonna let these guys chill out of the rain a little bit. It's still drizzling a little bit. It's supposed to stop closer to noon, so I'm thinking probably around 11. I'm gonna come down here and turn all of them out. There's probably gonna be quite a lot of surprises left over for me and presents. We'll clean all of that up and get them turned back out into the pastures, where they can eat some grass, because the grass, no doubt, is going to finally come to life. Probably the last time for this year, unless it stays warm. We'll see. Well, let's fast forward a little time. With feeding in the rear view mirror for the morning, the horses are all out. Going to go enjoy that beautiful lush pasture. Right now it ain't so lush, it's more they're being fed hay than anything, but you know, it is what it is. I gotta be careful I don't just slip and wipe out going down this hill. Seems pretty good. Look at that fall color coming in. It was nice getting the horses in this morning, and basically the whole herd was down here in their side of the hay barn, using it as a shelter from the rain. It's where I put the hay. I love seeing it being used for what it was intended. It makes me a happy man, a very happy man. That's Sarah rolling. Look at that. And look at this. I love it. That absolute deluge of a downpour, and they're on dry ground in there. Perfect. 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 Our hay barn standing tall and proud. I love it. That makes me happy. Everything's where it's supposed to be. While I'm heading out, I figured I might as well open up. We got 2 packages that arrived from you guys, so let's get a look at them. See what we got. Oh, dewormer. We've got dewormer and Thelicide EQ, aka Oxybenzole. 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 I like that one. It's got like a little Italian floor. I don't know. Oxybenzole. I don't know. Either way, it's dewormer, and we have a note. We do. Thank you very much, Oregon Coastal Girl. We appreciate it very much. We got another thing of dewormer. So we got 2 things of dewormer from Oregon Coastal Girl. You know who you are. You send us a lot of stuff. And you send a lot of stuff to our family too. You're definitely a good watcher on both channels, so thank you. I should say all 3 channels. So thank you so much. Really appreciate your generosity. From all of us here at Stable Life, thank you. Well, we'll see if the weather's fooling us, but one thing's for certain.
It's kind of hard to imagine that we got nearly 2.5 inches of rain. Right, Gavin?
The ground's drying up. We needed it. We definitely needed the rain. And it's kind of fooling you too, because it makes you think, you know, you could have done some stuff midday, but nah. We got more rain moving in. Should be raining in about 10 to 20 minutes.
You know, this guy's maybe gonna do that. I don't know. We'll see what actually ends up coming true. But
one thing's for certain, that was a downpour. Always nice feeding in the rain. When you get it and you need it, makes for a good video, makes for some fun footage, makes for some fun times. And the horses, it's been so dry, they're happy to have it. Not gonna speak for you, Gavin. You got anything you wanted to say or share? This is the last rain for the foreseeable future, at least for the next week. That's forecast. Right now there's some activity going on in the Atlantic. I don't know what that's going to come about from it, but we'll be watching that closely. Usually this time of year, there is the possibility of us getting a tropical storm or remnants of a hurricane up by us. Usually it's quite weakened by the time it gets to us, but they can bring some, well, crazy rains and some heavy flooding when they come. We don't have to worry too much about things for our hay barn or our horse stable. We're pretty fortunate with that, but you know, if we get some heavy winds,
these trees just can't handle it. And then they start dropping everywhere. And then you have fences to fix and paths to clear and fun stuff with that. So stay tuned. If you guys haven't, don't forget to hit that like button. Remember to consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.